new coming up next. And a good afternoon, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Rockhounds Baseball. Today's the second game of our 4-game series between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles and your Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow morning, we start up Game 3 for our 4-game series. Rockhounds will conclude the 4-game set on Thursday night at 7:05. Don't forget, every Thursday home game is $2 a week. You get into ballpark for just $2. Don't forget, we will have $2 beer, $2 soda, $2 hot dog all night long on Thursday. We take on the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Visiting Frisco Rough Riders come to town on Friday, as we'll play them for a 4-game set. Rockhounds will hit the road for Amarillo. They'll play a 4-game series before their arrival to Frisco for 4. Rockhounds come back home as they'll play the visiting Tulsa Drillers on Wednesday, July 17th. Rockhounds and Drillers will conclude the 4-game set on Saturday, July 20th. They'll conclude the 4-game series. Rockhounds and Springfield Cardinals will meet up with each other beginning Sunday afternoon at 2:05 p.m. They'll conclude the 4-game series on Wednesday, July 24th. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that at any smartphone. Well, we are clear, partly cloudy skies, as earlier today we have been rained out. But we are now going to start up our game for today. Fans, get out your line scorecards for today's ball game. Brought to you by Sam's Club. Save money. Savings always made simple. First for the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles. Leading off at second, Roberto Cairo. Joe Pappas be the right fielder for the Sod Poodles. Manny Alfaro will be the third baseman. Alfaro at third. Tim Burnett be the first baseman for Amarillo, so bat fourth. Ken Matsui be the left fielder for the Sod Poodle lineup. Matsui in left. Lionel Seacrest be the catcher today. Seacrest catching. Bobby Borowski be the shortstop today for Amarillo. Borowski in short. Henry Vancinia be the center fielder today for the Sod Poodles. Vancinia in center. Batting ninth, designated hitter Bobby Clem. Clem, the DH. And today's starting pitcher for Amarillo, Ray Carnitz. And now here's the starting lineup for your Midland Rockhounds. Leading off, the designated hitter, Benny Kaneko. Marco Figueroa be the left fielder for the Rockhounds. Figueroa in left. Coraban Joseph lead off at second. Francisco Diaz will lead off at first base, batting fourth. Dustin Fowler be the center fielder today for the Rockhounds. Fowler in center. Heath Fugate be the right fielder today for the Rockhounds. Fugate in right. AJ Bronk will lead off in catcher position. Bronk in catching. Brian Gutierrez lead off at third. Correction, lead off at third. Batting ninth is shortstop Julian McCormick. Round out the batting order today for the Rockhounds. McCormick in short. And today's starting pitcher today for Midland, Garrett Stanley. And now let's take you off to the field as we get ready for our second game of our 4-game series. The Midland Rockhounds visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland, coming up right after this. Number 8 will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws two types of fastballs. A four-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the two-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has two pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A four-seamer up in the zone, two-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Here comes the first pitch. Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. And we expect triple digits later on this afternoon. Already 99 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Windup and the 0-1. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last. Get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. McCormick is there, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Ray Karnitz is tasked with pitching in front of the home crowd in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in, Benny Kaneko. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the
for
first.
the Rockhounds, the designated hitter, Benny Kaneko.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Sechrist is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 1. A chance
Batting
now to
second,
take a look at how the home
the
team
left
lines
fielder,
up in this one.
Marco
Rosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Stepping in, Marco Figueroa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Cairo calls for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the second baseman, Corbin Joseph.
At the plate, Corbin Joseph, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tim Burnett.
Leading off, the first baseman, Tim Burnett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball just missed above the zone. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Now at the plate, Ken Matsui. First offering on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Lionel Sechrist, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 0-1 pitch on its way to third. Right to him. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. Into the box now, Francesco
Leading off for Midland, the first baseman, Francesco Diaz.
First pitch on its way. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
3-2, full count.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy Dustin Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a
Batting
great
six.
AB. Down
The right
0-2, you
fielder.
work the walk. But
He.
if you're a pitcher like me,
Fugate.
that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping into the box, Keith Fugate. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Borowski over to his left.
Drop it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly
Batting
what
seven.
they wanted out of
The
that
catcher,
pitch up in the zone.
AJ
They took him up the
Rock.
ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, A.J. Bronk, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Ooh. Oh.
Coming to the plate
Leading
now,
off,
Bobby
the
Borowski,
shortstop.
7, 8, 9,
Bobby
bottom of the order, set to go
Borowski.
here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Jeez,
Batting
I mean,
eighth.
that fastball was
The center
way behind
fielder,
him when the swing came
Henry.
through the zone. I have to think he was looking
Valencia.
for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Henry Valencia, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Third inning, no score to this point. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball
Batting
on the
ninth,
inside corner,
the
it's going to be a tough pitch to
Bobby
hit. That one was spot
Left.
on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Bobby Clem.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses there. 1-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Brian Gutierrez.
Leading off for the Rockhounds, the third baseman, Brian Gutierrez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. There's a fastball. Third taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a
Batting
jam
ninth,
sandwich, but
the
able to
shortstop,
mix in a knock.
Julian McCormick.
In now, Julian McCormick. May be lucky to make contact there as his curveball's hit fouled off to the left-hand side. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Valencia is going to get there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Benny Kaneko.
Next will be the designated hitter, Benny Kaneko. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Come on, Benny.
Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Gutierrez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. On the ground to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The batter, the left fielder, Marco Figueroa.
Striding in once again, Marco Figueroa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Pappas makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Settling in now, Roberto Cairo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping in now, Manny Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Tim Burnett. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. The second for one. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. In now, Corbin Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count offering on its way. And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet,
now
so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Francisco
at the plate, Francisco Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
The center fielder, number 11,
Dustin Fowler.
Dustin
He grounds it sharply to third.
Fowler.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
so
number
after getting
14,
the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed, 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Standing in, Heath Fogate. First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Now at the plate, A.J. Bronk, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Let's go, Rockhounds.
The 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Fogate blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here.
The third baseman,
Didn't quite carry enough,
Brian,
but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Into the box, Brian Gutierrez, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. A base hit in his first trip.
Come on, Gutierrez. Hit it hard.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Here's a pop-up now. Burnett is there, 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Julian McCormick.
Now at the plate, Julian McCormick. Here comes the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0. So striding forward now, Ken Matsui. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch coming. Here it is. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing. But he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
In now, Lionel Sechrist, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's in.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big hitting game. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Got him.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Standing in now, Henry Valencia, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Diaz camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bobby Clem.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Bobby Clem, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Fouled away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Popped him up. Brunk is there. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-0. Digging in once again, Benny Kaneko. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 1-1. Swinging a ball chop foul down the left side. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2 seam action on it, 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks
now
razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Ready for another shot now, Marco Figueroa. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Clearly might have been looking for another curve.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Into the box now, Corbin Joseph, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate at strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Ready to take his hacks again, Francisco Diaz, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pappas has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Roberto Cairo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Fugate moving in. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Joe Pappas.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Pappas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Manny Alfaro.
Into the box, Manny Alfaro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The first baseman.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
In there, strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. In there, strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This pitch is popped up. Diaz in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Ken Matsui.
Ready now, Ken Matsui, and they're runners at the corners now. And it's fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Number 64 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Pitching. Number 64.
Gerardo Reyes.
Digging in, Dustin Fowler. He'll do battle
Leading
with a new arm
Midland,
out there in their half
the
of the
center
sixth.
fielder, Dustin Fowler.
On the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Sechrist recovers. The throw to first is in time. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 14. Heath Fugate.
Stepping up to the plate, Heath Fugate. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
In now, A.J. Bronk, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball just missed above the zone. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Still even at 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Back here on MLB Network. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. Digging in, Lionel Sechrist. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Sechrist.
Slow roller down the 3rd baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Stepping in now, Bobby Borowski, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. High in the air into shallow left center. Fowler's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Henry Valencia.
Stepping into the box, Henry Valencia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
Please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Now in the box, Brian Gutierrez.
Leading off
1 for
Midland,
2 on his line so
third
far in
baseman,
the game.
Brian Gutierrez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
And that's a base hit right there
The
on a
shortstop,
hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Standing in now, Julian McCormick. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball middle.
Now back,
places it
the
right
designated
where it
hitter,
came from.
Benny Kaneko.
Into the box, Benny Kaneko. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This hasn't been the most impressive at bat for him so far. That last swing wasn't exactly textbook. We'll see if he can battle now and turn it around.
Here it comes on 0-2.
Nope.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The
well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Stepping in, Marco Figueroa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set-bat.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and four-speed something the other way.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
Come on, Rockhounds.
The 1-2.
Put it out of here.
And this is taken for a called third strike. So they go right at him with the base open, and it pays off. And now there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting,
he's not going to feel
baseman,
good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Corbin Joseph. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep them out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding forward now is the DH, Bobby Clem. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-1. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
Into the box, Joe Pappas. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Your attention, please.
Phillips is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 4, CJ Phillips.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
And a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
First and second here with nobody out. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball one. Clem over at second. Cairo is over at first with one away. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Fowler is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tim Burnett. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in now, Ken Matsui. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered. Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ball and 2 strikes now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
From the stretch, the 1-2, and he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired.
Your
Dalton
attention, please.
Kaiser is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom
Dalton
half of the 8th.
Kaiser.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter,
Leading off
Francesco
for Midland,
Diaz.
the first baseman, Francesco Diaz.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Cairo moving to his right, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now
good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Now at the plate, Dustin Fowler 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Valencia is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 14, Fugate.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Heath Fugate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. A.J. Brunk would be next. Hit back toward the mound. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now batting, catcher,
right there, Dan, 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Stepping in now, A.J. Brunk, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Lionel Secrets, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-2. Pops this one up. Diaz has room in foul territory. 1 down.
The batter, the shortstop, Bobby Borowski.
Ready for another chance. Bobby Borowski. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Fugate coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Henry Valencia.
Stepping up now, Henry Valencia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
All right, Rockhound fans, stand up and make some noise.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Make some noise.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here.
And your Rockhounds win it.
Listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Midland took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Garrett Stanley takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so the Rockhounds win Game 2 of our 4-game series. And as of this one, the Rockhounds have shut out Amarillo in this game. Gotta say, the Rockhounds now on a 5-game winning streak of this second half. And do gotta say, that is pretty neat. Well, we are going over South and North Division win and losses as we go through this game. Sod Poodles will now be 3-6, and you gotta say 3 wins, 6 losses on the win and loss scale. Rockhounds pick up win number 7. They will be victorious, shutting out Amarillo through 9 innings, winning 3-0 against the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Well, do gotta say the Corpus Christi Hooks at Springfield will take a loss. The Springfield Cardinals put in 9 runs on the scoreboard, making it a 9-2 ball game. Corpus Christi will be in 3-6. Frisco will take a win, as they will be 4-5 now. Springfield will take a win as they pick up win number 3. Well, the Tulsa Drillers tied up with Midland as they are 7 apiece. They will pick up a loss. They will be 7-2, tied with Midland. Well, the Arkansas Travelers at Frisco will pick up a loss as the Travelers will get defeated by the Frisco Rough Riders. Northwest Arkansas will pick up win number 4 as they win against Tulsa. Well, gotta say, this game was awesome. And I do gotta mention, this is the best game in the show 19. Well, tomorrow morning we are back for game 3 as we have morning baseball for the 3rd day in July. And gotta say, it's gonna be a good day. Bring your kids out to the ball game and make sure we all have fun. Well, Garrett Stanley will take the win and also player of the game as he did 10 strikeouts. And do gotta say, this guy just amazes the Rockhound staff and also management of the Rockhounds. Garrett Stanley has been promoted twice to player of the game, and do gotta say, congrats to Garrett. Ray Carnets will take the loss for the Sod Poodles this afternoon. CJ Phillips will pick up the save as he did a great job striking out 3 Amarillo players. Well, 3-0. Golly, gotta say, that's just one of the best things that we ever see today, as Amarillo will get the first shutout of the second half season. And that my friends, was really good baseball game this afternoon. So Rockhounds win it today. Don't forget, tomorrow morning we will have the 3rd game of our 4-game series. We will be back on, let me see here. Guess I shut out the schedule. We'll be back on Wednesday evening as we'll play game. Well, yeah, we'll be back Thursday. My bad. Thursday evening we'll round out our 4-game set. We'll have our Thursday $2 day. Don't forget $2 parking, $2 reserved seats, and $2 hot dogs and draft beer all night long. Do gotta say, that's a pretty good deal for Thursday. Don't forget, every Thursday home game here in good old Rocky Town, you get $2 reserved seats, $2 tickets, and $2 beer all night long. Don't forget, you get nachos and corn dogs for $2, so that's a great deal right there. Well, Friday we will get ready to have the Rockhounds and the Frisco Rough Riders finally face each other after a long time it's been. And gotta say, for the Rough Riders and Rockhounds, two great ball clubs. Not like how it was with Midland and San Antonio. While San Antonio was a AA through 16 years playing Midland. Well, I do gotta say we miss them a whole lot, as this has been a year almost after the end Padres. And do gotta say we sure do miss the San Antonio Missions way too much. But I gotta say, I know they are in a good place right now, being in AAA and making Elmore happy. Well, for all of us here, 3-0 against the Amarillo Sod Poodles. The Sod Poodles get shut out in the first time, second half. Don't forget, guys, we are looking forward to the North and South Division playoffs. Tickets will go on sale in August 2nd, as we'll take on the Northwest Arkansas Naturals for a 4-game series and a 4-game set with the Arkansas Travelers. Don't forget, we will have those on sale on Friday, August 2nd. It's the South and North Division playoffs, starting in September if the Rockhounds can pull up wins, and most likely the remaining two teams against Midland will play them. Well, this is it for us for today. For everybody, for Rockhounds Baseball, final from Midland, 3-0 against Amarillo. Have a good day, everybody, and we'll see y'all again in the morning.